Hello class, today I got reminded on a question which was posed by the student. And the question was about one which featured in IIT on dimensions. Just a moment, let me switch. And the question says that what we are to do is we are to find equation for force. What is F? What is F given to us is mL e raised to the power minus 1. What is known to us that dimension of mass is 0. They have given the dimension of mass is 0. So we place dimension of mass as 0. That is 0. There is no dimension of mass. And also is given to you the dimension of angular momentum is 0. R cross mv is angular momentum. Dimension of angular momentum also is 0. They are 0. Dimension of force 0, dimension of angular momentum 0. Oh, I said force, sorry. Dimension of mass 0, dimension of angular momentum is also given. They have asked you on various aspects. They have asked you on what will be dimension of linear momentum, what will be dimension of energy, and what will be dimension of work, energy work we say. What will be dimension of other factors is what they have asked question. So I'll start with what is dimension of force. In a system where dimension of mass is 0, in a system where dimension of angular momentum is 0, what will be dimension of force? This is the question. So what we are to do over here is we are to write dimension of force first. Dimensionally force can be equated to dimension force can be equated to mv square by L. V square by L is the same dimension as that of acceleration, so mv square by L. And we go by this, we are going to see that mass and length. Now mass is 0, mass and length, velocity and length, they are in inverse relation with each other. Velocity and length, they are in inverse relation with each other. Why? Because m is 0, so velocity and length inverse relation. We place that fact over here again. Mass is 0, anyways, doesn't count. Velocity is v, we'll place for velocity or we'll place for length. That depends on what the author is asking or opting for. Author is opted for L. So we go by the author, v will be changed, we will be marked over here as 1 by L square dimension wise, and you have L over here already placed, which is L raised to the power minus 3 as dimension of force. In accordance, energy will be L raised to the power minus 2, momentum is new again. So I'm going to do V, M is 0 anyways, multiply with V, and what we want is V should be in terms of L, so M 0 L raised to the power minus 1. We get for momentum minus 1. We get for force, we get for energy, force multiplied with length, that way it is L to the power negative. This is the question which feature. Please be careful about it, don't use time in this equation. Right, because time has not been defined by the author. We'll go as per what the author did define and accordingly get an answer to this. Thank you, class.